Greetings to Madam Dayang and my fellow classmates. My name is Enoch Sabinus from the Group A3 of UBM599. Today, I would like to present my experience using crowdsourcing platforms with my poster. Before that, let us get to know a little bit about what crowdsourcing platforms are. Crowdsourcing platforms are basically an internet workspace. Unlike the conventional workspace, the tasks and compensation are all provided online. This means rather than following a schedule, you follow your own schedule. This can be seen with our MDEC instructor, where previously he used to be an employee. But now, he does his work anywhere, anytime, and is still able to receive income through platforms like Freelancer. Now, even though what I have just briefed may make you want to pursue crowdsourcing as a career, I suggest before making that decision, do listen to what I have to say first. Let us start off with the first point, crowdsourcing platforms. As you can see here, there are a few platforms that I have registered for. This includes platforms like Freelancer, People Per Hour, Upwork, Workana, Fiverr, and Design Contest. To start off, if you want to register, the first thing you need is a presentable and a professional looking profile. Starting with the profile picture. When you set a profile picture, it must look presentable. So, you should always comb or tie your hair, wash your face. For girls, wear your makeup, and most importantly, wear formal clothing. In addition to that, it is better to use clear camera and find a place that has good lighting. If you are curious, this is how my profile picture look like.
Oh my god!
Moving on, it is also important to include your biodata. Just to let you know, this is not the same biodata that you fill in your Instagram or Facebook profile. No. In the biodata, it should comprise a summary about yourself professionally. This includes the skills that you've gathered academically or through past works, the field you are an expert in, and other achievements. This should be done as it not only can show the client your skill inventory, but also help the crowdsourcing platform in narrowing down jobs in accordance with your skills and expertise. In addition to that, if you want to make yourself more credible, you can also show your past work with complement of pictures and certificates. And with that, here is my biodata. Now that you have set your profile, we move on to the payment methods. Payment methods should be set because if, let's say, you won a contest or bid and you have not registered your payment method, then sadly, your money will not come in. So, to avoid that, do register your own preferred payment method. It could be in the form of Visa, debit card, and PayPal. As you can see here, I use PayPal for my payment method. This is due to my currency being MYR, Malaysian Ringgit. Moreover, PayPal also allows for quicker transfer of funds from any foreign country to Malaysia. Now that you are briefed on the registration process, we move on to bids and contests. Some of you may ask, what are bids and contests? Bids and contests are almost similar in a way where there is only one winner. The difference comes from its income. For contests, you are rated for designs and paid a lump sum or a fixed amount. For bids, you are selected based on the client's preference, and you will receive an ongoing amount depending on the agreement of both the client and the crowdsourced worker. As you can see here, I have made a total of 52 bids and contests, which comprises of 10 bids and 28 contests from freelancer, 8 contests from design contests, 4 bids and 1 contest from Upwork, and 1 from Fiverr. Unfortunately, with my perseverance, I generated no income, and none of my projects were rewarded. However, I was only fortunate enough to get ratings from my contest, which includes 2 4-star ratings, 2 2-star rating, and 2 1-star rating. In addition to bids, when you win a bid, your client will contact you through messaging for further instructions or agreements. But from my experience, I did not receive any. However, I did receive a scammer message. As you can see here, this message contains a link. Usually, clients who are verified do not need to resort to this. Therefore, I advise you to avoid these messages to avoid being scammed. Through my experience of using crowdsourcing platforms, I learned 2 lessons. First, it is difficult to get a job. Even if you excel in what you enjoy doing, it does not mean you are the only one. Just like the normal workspace, it is competitive. This is evident with my unfortunate luck of not receiving any income, awards, or online interviews. Luckily, I was fortunate enough to have 2 4-star ratings for the logos that I have made. And that is out of all the rejected and low-rated ones. But rather than feeling discouraged, I see this as a positive and choose to continue to refine my skills for a better future outcome. Therefore, I find it important for people to not feel discouraged and keep improving until you are lucky enough to be rewarded. The second lesson I learned is scammer messages. Even if I am not lucky enough to receive online interviews or actual messages from clients, I am still happy to receive one from a scammer. This is because it taught me to be more aware and avoid such messages. I can only imagine how terrible it is for someone who is gullible enough to believe those scammers, because they might risk in losing their money. Exposing their identities and other important personal information. Even if the rush of seeing a message pop up excites me, I feel that it is not worth the aftermath. Therefore, I find it important for people and new users to be informed and avoid scam-like messages for a safer freelancing. In conclusion, for now, I personally cannot see freelancing as a way to generate income. No. As with the stage of life that I am in, I realized through the bids and contests that I have involved myself in, I lack in the refinement of my skills and knowledge. So, I hope that later in the future, I can increase the experience that I lack currently and apply them in freelancing for a better economic protection. And that concludes my experience using crowdsourcing platforms. And I hope this presentation is fruitful in helping your future experience in using crowdsourcing platforms. That is all from me. Thank you.